Hello, my friends, how are you doing? This is Nesto, and I really hope everyone's doing fine. Well, better than fine, real good actually. I only have a few minutes, maybe like 20 something in my memory. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and show you all of these cars that I made in the year of 2017. The year started with those. You can see those. I actually drilled the headlights and I installed some Christmas lights, some Christmas LED lights that I harvested from the set that I bought. I took them apart, rewired them, wired them to a battery, and I think they turned out alright. This one still works. The other ones ran out of battery, I think. So yeah, you can see. So I did these, towards the end of 2016, turning into 2017. So I wanted to show them all. I'm trying to move fast because I think this is the second take. The first take I ran out of space and I was not able to show you all. And I want to keep this under 20 minutes max. So I did those, and I actually did those because during the winter it gets really, really cold here and I cannot paint. So I was just, doing stuff that did not require any painting. Then I did this Volvo, slammed it, added some wheels, a little bit of detail, different places. Looks all right. After that, I started doing this. My decal work went up a little bit. Last 2016, I did a few decals, but they were just okay. This time I started doing livery designs. And this was, I think, the second one that I did. The first one was this one. Yeah, this one I did last year, or 2 years ago, I think. And then, I did the BRE racing style. So I did that, and then I did this one, and then I did this one. Which one do you like better? I think they all look alright. There's that little Volvo. And let's place them back there while I move on to the next ones. This one I painted a long time ago. I don't know if you guys remember. And just last year I decided to add decals to it. After that one, I did this one, the blue one. Then I did that one. I painted another one. You can see the difference between the two colors that I painted 2 years ago with a different kind of paint, and this one is more shiny. It's a transparent paint too. After that, then I went ahead and grabbed my bird, and I finally made one. So I have been wanting to get one of those for a long time. And I didn't want to pay an arm and a leg for one, so I just went ahead and made one for me. It does not have all the details that it has. This was the first one I'd made, so if I make another one, I'll try to step it up. Like my friend Edgar, man, he killed it. He murdered it. Looks just like the real thing. So there's those. I'm gonna move them out of the way and bring the next set. After these ones, I think I joined that competition, the Friday Night Likes from Mr. Sensitivity. Thank you, my friend. Because of your contest, I was able to make these custom. That started as a cool combi. Chopped it, added the rear panels from another cool combi. That bed cover made out of wood, popsicle sticks, paper clips. I added lights to this one as well. It's one of my favorite ones. I love it. I just got this little thing to tow. So anyway, let's put that one over there. And then I started working on these guys right here, I think. Yep. The Calisonic family. It started with the white one over there. I think it took me like 3 tries to get it right. This was before I started using that decal solution that softens them and allows them to wrap beautifully around the body panels. That was the first one, the R34. Then I did this R32 and that 240, and then the R35. This one has lights. It's a light kit that I bought, and actually it's barely working anymore for some reason. Yeah, you can see the lights in the rear, but not the front ones. I don't know why they're not working anymore. So anyway, there's that. This lever, it took me a while to get right. I was very stoked about it. So let's remove these guys. Then I went ahead and made that one. And after that, I grabbed the Supra and I added some decals. And around this time I was testing decals for letter tires. You know, letters for the tires. That's what I meant to say. And there are 4 different kinds here: Pirelli, Falken, Advan, and the Nesto Custom tires. Yep, buddy. After those, I grabbed me a couple of wagons and I was practicing front ends, actual realistic front ends that I went online, found a couple of photos, photoshopped them, got the grills out, sized them properly, and slapped them on, and they look pretty dope. Okie dokie. After those, I started working on these. You do remember it, right? Let's move them along. Let's move this one over here. There's a few of those, so we gotta make some room. Okay. So I made all of those. I started with the Beetle right there. Then I did the T1. And then I cannot remember what I did anymore after that one. But anyway, there's the Caddy. It's one of my favorite ones. The Hair Splitter. It's also pretty dope. The opening hood that I should detail. We got the T2 with the micro machine. First one I've ever done, custom micro machine. The first one I've ever seen too. The cool combi. We got the Brasilia. The Thing. And a GTI. Have one missing that is part of the giveaway price that I included. And there's the Herbie customs. Let me move them out of the way. Okay, so after the Herbies, I went ahead and started working on these two. These two black customs that I made purposely black to showcase the white decals that I was able to print. Used an R34 and a wagon. This one I did not add a front end, just detailed it a little bit. Looks alright. After that, I grabbed a little bird. I hope the lighting is pretty good. So I grabbed that bird, then I grabbed another bird, detail that one, front ended this one, then I grabbed a Silverado. Wanted to continue the theme going. So I have those three. I made an actually I made a 62 Chevy as well. I sent away. I made a couple of gassers that I sent away that I wish could have included here. And then lastly, I made this one. I'm very proud of this one. Details everywhere. Look at that pipe. I love the way that pipe turned out. Steelies. Little detail front, on the top, hood, roof, interior detail too. This one, I'm telling you, I really spent a lot of time on it. One of my faves. Hiroki, after these fleet of cars, I started working on this one. This one that you can see there, I grabbed a red gasser that I had painted a while ago, and as soon as I got done making these decals, I had to test them. So I grabbed that gasser that I had painted and started applying decals. Man, I was so stoked about it. Then after that, I grabbed one that my friend had sent me. My friend George Perez, Mi Estilo Customs, sent me this gasser, and I just added decals to it, cleared it, and I love the way it turned out. Thank you, bro. Could not have done it without your help. Then I grabbed another one of his beautiful gassers that he sent, and I added some custom decals. Because some people wear Hayton. So I just did these decals instead of Hayton. Anyway, so there's these three gassers that I made. After those, I went ahead and grabbed, what did I make after that? I had been, yeah, these two. Got this one painted white to show the decals also, and this one also painted it white. Added some custom wheels, front and grill. And after those, I grabbed two Beetles that I went ahead and slammed, cambered, and they roll like a charm. Supreme Beetle. Who has a Supreme Beetle? I do. So after these, I'm at 14 minutes. Man, it's gonna be over 20 minutes. I don't want it to be. I grab those, just wheel swap them. Wheel swap those two. I'm gonna have to start pausing the video in between cars to save some time. Those were just wheel swaps, slammed, and I really like the way this one looks. The wheels contrast really nice against that blue. And I got these two. So Civic, and a Porsche 962. Then I did a couple of wheel swaps right here. Front ended that one, a bit of detail on the Combi, the T2. Okay, there's that little fleet. Let's pause this. After the ones I showed you, I think I did this once. First one I did was this bird. Then I did another bird right here with the custom wheels. Then the 240Z. A couple of cool paint job here. A little bit of paint bleed right there. So after these, I started working on this one. Also with some custom decals that I just went ahead and slapped on. Also for the Skyline, some custom decals, some wheels. Then I grabbed these two wagons. This blue one I did first. Pretty cool detail in the front. And then I did the Zamac one. I slammed this one to the max before I even had a Dremel. Man, it took me some work. A lot of work. Then I did those two. I grabbed this M2 that was already painted. Looks fantastic. And I just added a couple of decals. Generally on the top, number 1 on the sides. They turned out dope, I think. Then after those, I went ahead and grabbed, I think I did these two before, way before, but I forgot to show them. So anyway, I slammed them to the max and I added some cool, realistic wheels to these 3 Series that I love. And I grabbed that Camaro, testing some decals again, all white over that gold. I grabbed this Skyline, also adding some wheels. Didn't complete this one, just swapped it and left it. And then I did this one. I was testing these decal work for somebody. Somebody hit me up, they wanted these decals done. I did them, and I had to test them, make sure that they worked. And they do. I think looked dope. Then after I did that one, I did this Fat Lays bus. Very proud of it. After that one, I did this Martini series cars. These Martini ones, I started first with the one that has no paint. This one. I was testing them, making sure that they fit all around the fenders and stuff. Those were very tricky to apply, to be honest with you. But I think they looked alright. Especially on this one. This was tricky to get it, over the quarter panel like that. But the wheels contrasted very nicely. Then I did this one. This GTI, man, I'm really proud of. I tried to add as much detail as I could. And I'm very happy how it turned out. Then I grabbed these awesome Benzo. I painted it, added some detail, added those decals. What do you guys think? Let's pause this real quick. Then I went ahead and did this one, my own version, with a little bit of extra stuff on the top. Some tail lights. The wheels though, man. So put that one over there. Then I went ahead and grabbed a couple of cars that I will swapped. This one looks dope. I like those wheels. This one, it's got more than a wheel swap. It's got some decals too. Zoom out a little bit. Got this one as well. Pretty thrilled about this. It's very low and those wheels look too cool on it. Let's put it over here. I just added some wheels to this one, which I think looked badass. Then I started working on those. As soon as I found this one in the wild, I gave it some shoes. That's it, just shoes. Didn't detail it or anything yet. Then I grabbed this one, was testing some decal work, and I added some extra stuff that I didn't really like, so I just left it alone. Then I had this one that I started. Got rid of the roof, the top, and all that detail. Gonna smooth it more. I wanted to get rid of the rack and I wanted to slam it. This one, man, requires a lot of work. But there it is. Left it there, still have to finish it. Then I grabbed this Skyline that I was using my Dremel on. The Dremel got a little too hot to handle for a little bit, so I hit that quarter panel and I had to come up with a solution to hide the damage that I did. So it occurred to me to give it a two-tone paint job, and I did, and after that I just added some decals and it looks alright. Also, I slammed it as much as I could and you can see it rolls. Yeah, I really like this one. Okay, so after that Skyline, I grabbed this one before. I did this too, testing some decal work for somebody, which I never saw him put his work. I don't know if he was able to do it. It's pretty tricky though, but the outcome is badass. Then also did this one, testing some decal work for somebody. Segundo aniversario. Club Hot Wheels. Some decal work on there. It looks alright. And lastly, I think towards the last week of the year, well, actually I did this one before. The Beetle that you see there, I did a while ago. It was sent to me, and I just gave it some wheels, and I love it. It's got the opening thing for the hood, for the trunk. We got this one with some badass wheels, alloy wheels, realistic wheels, and we got this one and this one. Sorry I had to go a little fast, but I wanted to cover all of these cars in a reasonable amount of time. I didn't want to get you guys bored, but here they are. All of the cars that I made in the year of 2017. I'm going to upload this video today. What do you guys think? Which is your favorite? I didn't do a lot of body modifications this year. It was a lot of decal work. I think the previous year was a lot of body chopping and stuff. So maybe next year will be body chopping and decal work. I don't know. We will see. I truly appreciate all the time you guys invest in watching these sometimes boring videos. I really hope you learn a lot For this year though, I do want to make a few how-tos, and I have not done this wheel swap because I want to get it in video and share it with you guys. I'm gonna grab some of those badass alloy wheels and probably slap them on my Super. What Super? Where's that Super at? I don't know. Where did the Super go? I don't know. Yeah, it's up here. Probably I'm gonna put them on that one, or on that bird. Not that one. I like that one the way it is. But yes, what do you guys think? This is Nesto. I truly appreciate all the time you invested, like you said. Appreciate your support. And guess what? I reached 3,000 subscribers, so stay put. I will be making another video telling you the steps that you need to follow in order to enter. Because I'm giving away a set of those wheels, maybe a custom. I don't know what I'll be giving away. Maybe a shirt. I don't know. This is Nesto. Peace out, my friends, and happy 2018. Make a lot of costumes. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you that one. And there's a few that I've sent away that I don't have. And there's a few here, that were ready to customize, those white ones. And yep. Peace out, guys. Thank you for watching this long, boring video. Thank you.